everyone, I'm Ariana and welcome back to my channel. So today I kind of just want to sit and chat about my makeup goals for the new upcoming year. So 2018 is coming and I would like to finish 18 products in 2018. I was kind of inspired. I've been watching a lot of pan that palette videos. I've been watching a lot of panning videos in general, and if you don't know what panning is, project panning is kind of collecting a group of products that you want to either use up or just get some progress on in a certain amount of time. So I'm giving myself a full year to finish up the products that I have here, and I've picked out 18 different things that I don't think I would be able to finish off quickly, but I would like to finish them off by the end of next year, or they either need to go in the trash or I need to give them away. I'm really just trying to condense my makeup collection, get some use out of the things that I already have instead of continuing to buy new things all the time. I've been on a low buy for pretty much all of Christmas. I didn't shop on Black Friday. I didn't shop Cyber Monday. For the most part, I was buying things for other people, which is something I needed to be doing anyway. I didn't need to be buying stuff for myself, and that felt really good. So during that low buy period that I'm still kind of on, I discovered and rediscovered some products in my collection that I already had that I really like, and some things that are kind of just okay, but I just want to move them out of my collection. So after going through everything I owned, decluttering some things, I gifted some things to friends and family, stuff that I was just never going to use, I came up with 18 items here that I really enjoy using for the most part, and I just want to use them up in 2018. So let me go ahead and get started. The thing I want to start with is what I want to use for my Pan That palette. So I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Baked Eyeshadow Palette in NYC for the next year. And let me go ahead and outline kind of my goals for this palette. I have a good feeling I should be able to finish these like lighter shades pretty easily because I can use them all over the lid. They're so pretty. Here, let me swatch this. Ooh, that was a terrible swatch because I have stuff all over my hands. I'll be right back. And my boyfriend had to call me in the middle of my video. He wanted to know if I wanted anything to eat. I think that's so sweet. But anyway, let me get back into this palette here. So I finally cleaned off my hands, so I'll go ahead and swatch this pink shade. The thing I'm going to have trouble with are these darker shades. Now, this blue, I'm not expecting to really use at all because I don't like blue eyeshadows. They don't look good on me. So I'm not really going to get a whole lot of use out of this shadow. But these other shadows I'm going to at least try. So the brown shadow, I'm actually wearing it all over my lid today. And I'm wearing this gold shade. I'm wearing that gold shade on my inner corners and kind of on the inner portion of my eye here. And this is a little more satiny than metallic. I can also use these wet though if I want to kind of change the finish of them. So I thought this was a great palette. I know it's all shimmers, so I will be using it in conjunction with my e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette, and this is the original one. It just went on sale though for $4, so that means I feel like they're discontinuing it. I really enjoyed the Mad for Matte palette. It was only $10. It has 10 matte shades in it, and I can kind of use those for my crease area. This isn't part of my project pan, but I'll just be using it to get through this palette. I guess next I'll talk about the e.l.f. Makeup Lock and Seal. I want to use this up. I put this in the project because I know that I can pair it with my e.l.f. Baked Eyeshadow Palette, because if I want to use them wet, this is what I use. So I think there's not a whole lot in here. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get through this, but I don't think I would repurchase it just because I just prefer to use a regular old setting spray. I don't really need this. And let me go ahead and move on to some face palettes here. So last year, you know I love to shop the sale. So last year after Christmas, I went to Sephora and they had this, there were 4 of them. These 2 are the face palettes. There were 2 eyeshadow palettes as well. So this one is the Contour and Highlight palette. My real goal is to try to use up the like setting powder, highlighting powder things here. I would use these to set underneath my eyes. I used them to set underneath my eyes today. I really enjoy using them that way, and I'll try to hit pan on the bronzers. I don't know if I'll be able to finish them up because I don't bronze a whole awful lot, but I do think I can finish up these here under eye setting powders. And the next quad that I'm going to try to use up is the blush and illuminizer quad. This has two highlighters up here and these two blush shades. This one I've been using a lot. I didn't think I was gonna like this. I kind of looked at it. I've been overlooking it for a year now. I've been overlooking a lot of these things, which is why I want to add them into this project pan. But anyway, I just kind of rediscovered this blush here and I've been using it constantly. I love it. It gives such a subtle flush. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today. I really enjoy the highlighters as well. I'm wearing both of the colors on my cheeks today. I put the pink shade first and then I went on top of it with this white shade. The white shade's called Happy, the pink shade is called Charming. If I hit pan on the highlighting shades, I'll be okay, but I really think I can finish that Coquette blush. I really think I can do that. And speaking of highlighters, I also want to finish. Now, okay, this one may be kind of hard to finish, and I think it may be unrealistic for me to say that I'm gonna finish this, but it's the ColourPop SuperShock Cheek in the shade Flexitarian. I love this highlighter, but they last forever. They really do, and that's great. It's still creamy. I bought this, I want to say a year ago, but like the shine on this is unreal. Kind of want to put some on my nose. I don't think I'll be able to finish this up if I'm being realistic. It's kind of a creamier consistency, and cream highlights are kind of difficult for me to use up anyway, but I kind of want to at least hit pan on this product, even if I don't finish it up. I'm not going to throw it away at the end of the year if I don't finish it up. I'm just going to keep using it, but I stopped using this mostly because I loved it so much and I was like, oh, I don't want to use it all up, but it literally lasts so long that I don't have to worry about that. And I can always purchase it again anyway. It's like $8. I also picked out an eyebrow product. I've been using a lot of pencils lately, and I thought about throwing an eyebrow pencil into my project pan, but I use them up anyway, so I don't really need motivation to use those kinds of products. But this one I don't get a whole lot of use out of, even though I really enjoy using it. I don't think I'll use it up. I could probably use up the powder side, probably not the waxy side. This is the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit in the shade Dark, or Dark Brown. It just says dark on the back of here. But anyway, so you've got this dark wax color, and then you have the powder to put on top of the wax to set it into place. I think I can at least hit pan on the waxy shade, but I can probably finish up the powdery shade. Oh, I missed an eyeshadow product here. So I also would like to finish up this is like the e.l.f. Shadow Liner Duo, something like that. This shade's actually discontinued, but they have two other ones. One's like a smoky and one's kind of like a neutral brown type thing, but this one is in the shade Pearl. I finished up the liner already, but I really want to finish this shadow portion of the stick, and this is how much I have left of it. It doesn't look like a lot, but I really only ever use this to highlight my inner corners, because that's what I was using the liner side for. And sometimes I'll put this all over my lid and then put one of the shimmery baked e.l.f. shadows on top of it. Yeah, I just don't get as much use out of this as I'd like. It's discontinued now. I have one backup of it. I may declutter the backup depending on how I feel when I get done with this. If I miss it, I'll use the backup. If I don't miss this, I'll give the backup away to someone else who could use it more than me. I got 3 eyeliners here for me to use up. I've had all of these since last year. I don't know how eye safe that is. They're on their way out anyway. If I don't finish them up by at least June or July, I'll probably throw them away, but I'm gonna throw this into my project pan. So they're all from Wet n Wild. The first one is the Wet n Wild retractable pencil liner, and this is how much I have left of it. Not a whole lot. I like to use this, or I was using this to tightline. Then the same goes for these two. They're still working just fine. I think this one here in the shade Indigo, these two are liquid liners, by the way. This one here in the shade Indigo is it's on its way. It's a little streaky now. So I'm sure I can use that one up. I also have the Wet n Wild Mega Liner liquid eyeliner in the shade Dark Brown. And this is it here. This one's a lot more pigmented. There's a little bit more in here for me to use. So I think I'll be able to finish those up. So the next product I really want to use up, I have 2 more face products here. This one is the e.l.f. concealer stick in the shade Tan. I had a backup of this, but I don't think I was going to use the backup because I still have, this is how much I have left in this stick. So when I first got it, I intended for it to be a highlighting contour stick, but a highlighting concealer stick. Yeah, it was too dark for me, so I had to figure out a different way to use it, and I had already bought 2 of them. So I discovered that I like this for contouring. I tried it contouring on my face. I don't really like contouring with this on my face because it's just the wrong color for me to do that, but I do contour my nose with this. And yeah, I think I can finish that up in a year. Let me move on to this. I want to finish up the e.l.f. What is this called? This is the e.l.f. Beautifully Bare cream blush in the shade Rose Royalty. Oh my gosh, that took forever for me to get that sentence out. I really love the packaging of this. I love the Beautifully Bare mirrored packaging, and this is how much I have left in it. It's a lot. It's a lot of blush. I'm not gonna use this all up, I already know, but if I don't use it up by the end of next year, it's gonna be bad by then and I'm gonna have to throw it away. So I'm throwing it into this project just to kind of really reinforce that I should be using this. I take it when I travel or when I visit my parents back home. So I do like this product, it's not something I think about. And when I've already powdered my face, I can't put this on top of a powder. I'm gonna do my best. That's all I can promise you for this. So the last 6 items I have here are all lip products. I go through lip products fairly quickly. The majority of the things that I finished during my 12 pans of Christmas were lip glosses. So I think I can get through these. The first thing I have here is this e.l.f. lip liner. I think it's in the shade like Bitten or Berry or something like that. It's one of their $1 lip liners, and I don't use lip liners often, but this one's really nice. I'm wearing it on my lips today with a lipstick that's actually not in my project pan. I'm gonna try to use this. I'm gonna try to use it up. If I don't, it was only $1. I'm not gonna feel that bad about throwing it away, but I really think I can finish this pencil because I'll be sharpening it. It kind of helps. And I have 2 ColourPop lippies that I want to finish up. The first one is in the shade Frickin' Frack. This is one of their satin lip formulas. I love the satin. I've discovered that I really don't like the matte. They're too drying, but this one right here, the satins are great. And I love this color, but I have about 5 other lipsticks that are not exactly like this, but close enough to where if I use this up, it's not going to be that big of a deal. But I love this color. I love this color so much. It works with so many different looks that I have, because I like to go crazy with my eyeshadow sometimes. So this is just a nice neutral kind of lip color to go with pretty much any look that I want. The next ColourPop lippy that I have is more of I use this as a topper because it's one of their metallic lipsticks in the shade Salt. They don't make Salt anymore, but I think they still have some of the other metallic lippies. I love them, but this color doesn't work for me by itself, but I can use it on top of other colors. Love it. So I'm gonna finish this up. I've got some other metallic lippies. I'm not worried about this being discontinued, but I like it. I want to use it up. I'm motivated right now. Okay, next I have this is a MAC bullet lipstick from their Trolls collection like last summer. This one is in the shade Midnight Troll. Now I know what you're thinking, Ariana, why would you choose a bold lip color like this for a project pan? Well, let me tell you, I think I can finish this. I think I can finish this in a year. I'm giving myself a year to finish this. I have a backup of it. This is my wave. I like blue lipsticks. I think I can finish that up. I also would like to finish up the e.l.f. lipstick. This is the Velvet Matte lipstick in the shade Vampy Violet. This is more of a fall color, so I could probably get away with it during the winter time. It's winter right now, so I could probably make some progress on this. I'm not 100% sure I'll be able to finish this up though, because it is very dry. It's a drier formula, but I'll see what I can do. I at least want to get some more use out of this because I have another backup of this as well, and you know, this one's also getting discontinued, and I love this color, so that's kind of sad, but I do have a backup of it, so it's it's fine. I need to use the one that I already have open so that I can get started on the next one. And this is the last product. So this is one of the oldest lipsticks I have in my collection. I bought this when I was first kind of getting into makeup. I think I was in college when I bought this actually. I was shopping at Sephora with my friend Ingrid, and Ingrid bought like a MAC lipstick, and I was like, oh, MAC, you're fancy. But this is a berry shade, not the one I have on my lips, but it's very close. I hardly ever use this. I don't know why. This was $12, so it wasn't that expensive, but to me at the time, I was like, oh my gosh, $12 for lipstick when I can pay $3 for an e.l.f. one? That's kind of crazy. So I guess I just never reached for it because I thought, oh, that's expensive. I don't want to have to buy that again. But I love this color. I should be trying to use this. That's all I'm saying. I want to use this up. I want to at least get some progress on it. This is also a nice fall color, but I think that this could work in the springtime as well. And so this is a kind of a good all-around berry tone for that. And I've been loving the berry tones lately, so I think I'll get a lot of use out of this, at least in the beginning part of the year. These are the only 3 products I'm expecting to probably not finish, but I just want to make progress on them. But as far as the eyeshadow palette goes, I think I'm gonna be able to finish quite a few shades in that. I think I'm going to be able to finish quite a few shades in the face palette section, and I'll probably finish up at least 1 or 2 of these lipsticks. So I will try to keep you updated once a month. I just want to be really careful about my purchases from now on, because I found that doing my very first project pan that I didn't film, I found that I had so many products in my collection that I don't really like, and I was just forcing myself to use them up before the end of the year, which was fine. I liked, it felt good to get rid of those things, but I don't want to be purchasing more stuff that I am not going to enjoy. I want to make sure that I'm being careful about what I'm bringing in. I don't really know how to close out this video, so just leave a comment down below. Let me know how you feel about this project pan. Let me know if you care about seeing more project pans. I'm going to keep people updated on this one, but if you want to see different projects throughout the year, just let me know in the comments below if that's something you're interested in. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.